Hello, ladies and gentlemen, for a short episode of Tailored Motor TV. Strange episode, actually. This time I have to tell you why I had to take down some videos from YouTube and why I'm now filming in other environment. This is what I call a neutral environment, because the environment of filming of my last video was the reason that I got into trouble with the company I'm working for. My boss came to me during holidays, actually very angry, because he was like, what are you doing? Why are you shooting videos in our rooms, in our locations? And for me, I don't see the problem, because there was nothing confidential published about the company. There was never a company logo visible. There were just usual machines visible, and these machines could be in every other company, and these backgrounds, these walls and doors and whatever you have seen in the background of this video don't affect the company in any way. But somehow this was a bad move, they tell me, and it brings me to think a lot about social media and companies and social media policies on companies, in companies, and that shows that if a company has no idea how social media works, how YouTube works, that the first reaction is to say it's forbidden, it's restricted, it could be dangerous. On the other hand, you see many great examples of how employees post private videos about their companies, and that has a very positive impact. That shows that the employees care, that the employees think also about other stuff, have hobbies and so on. But yeah, I had to take that video down, especially for the last one about asynchronous motors. This is sad, because it was one I put a lot of love into it to explain you how asynchronous motors work. But yeah, at the moment I still need that job, so I will try to reshoot that video as soon as possible, or find another way to republish it. But as I said, it was quite a work, and I have to get that up and running. And yeah, it's life. It makes me think of Guy Kawasaki, who said, if you get no complaints, you're not pushing hard enough. And so obviously I was pushing hard enough. I was pushing a little bit too hard, but yeah, we will see what happens. I'll keep you tuned with other videos, and personally, I really, if I ever build a company again, if Tailored Motor gets up in the air, I will have a very simple social media policy: is publish whatever you want to publish. Because if you are likely to publish something I don't want you to publish, it's my mistake as a CEO to have hired you. And I will take great care that we align with our philosophies, with our policies. I just don't hire people that are just working for the money. And so the risk that something gets published that is harmful to my company is minimized. And in the meantime, I don't even believe that you can publish something that is harmful, because we are going into times of transparency. So if something bad happens, you should publish it as soon as possible and have a clear standpoint what happened, and tell what you are going to do to avoid it in the future, what you are going to do to fix the mistake that had happened. And so, because it's always better to stand your ground and say, hey, look, I made a mistake, I'm gonna fix it, than to try to hide it. Another great statement about social media and employees is from Gary Vaynerchuk. He says, I stalk the shit out of my employees on social media, which he does because he wants to know what drives his people, and then he knows, okay, this guy loves this guy loves that. This gives him a good reason to start a conversation, to get a feeling, and to really understand his people, which is important. And in the meantime, this has the positive effect that you can see what is published and what could be put into relation with the company you're leading. And one point which I would really stop an employee as a CEO to publish stuff if it becomes racist, or if it has prejudices in it, if it's negative and whatever. That's the kind of stuff I would really stop and say, and immediately look for a conversation with that person. What brings you to that opinion? Why are you against this group of people or against this philosophy? And that's probably the only thing I would try to stop, but I would not stop it by telling the people to stop publishing that stuff. Everyone has a right for free opinion. As a Swiss guy, I really value that a lot, that in Switzerland, even if you are an idiot, even if you have opinions I definitely don't share, you should be allowed to publish it. But if I notice that someone has that opinion and I didn't notice that at the point when I was hiring him, that puts me into a point where I really have to reconsider, are we aligned in our philosophy? Should we continue working together? And yeah, that's my opinion about social media policies in companies, and the reason why the videos had to be taken down. Thanks a lot for watching, and see you soon. Bye bye.